Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Simutrans. I wonder where this place could... From an oil refinery, this is a chemical plant? I didn't know they were different. Yeah, we'll totally get some gasoline for this little gas station down here. I mean, all we have to do is, like, ship it up from this giant station, which we can expand, by the way. We'd have to do some landscaping, but we could expand that. We also made this more efficient last time, and we actually have the full thing going, but we need more oil trains to really help it get going. Because we have our ink being made, but there's so much oil to be had here. I mean, it is limited. It's not like we can just have infinite oil, but it's oh, we can get a good amount. I don't like the single track back and forth, so I'm at least going to do this. I know it's a bit weird, but it'll work out. Ooh, there's a mountain up here. We are definitely gonna have to run them side by side. And then there's a river. So I think it's about time. Oh. I'm gonna say it's about time that I showed you how to take care of these, but now that I see what's actually going on here, we need to create a bridge. Now, bridges can either go between two points that are raised, like over here. If there was another point that was raised right here, going the opposite direction, then you could just place a bridge here and it would auto-complete a bridge to over here, and it would bridge this, the valley that would be created. However, in this case, we don't get it so simply because this rail decided, oh, look at this, I found one space, I'm just going to squeeze right through. We could actually bridge this rail and come over here, but it's just as good to bridge the river. Or the lake. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna bridge the lake. And then we're gonna head up this way. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're still fine. As you can see, sometimes I don't make it follow exactly, I just kind of loosely lay in the track. Which is at times fine. It'll all work out okay. Okay, decision time. Well, I made the decision. Wasn't that big of a decision either. Straighter you can keep the tracks, faster trains will be able to go. Okay, well. Guess that means we're gonna follow this one. How do I actually get up there from over here? Here we go. Okay, I might make a tunnel through this. In fact, I'm quite sure I'm going to. So, if you have a mountain, you can actually just go straight through with a tunnel. That's wonderful. The one thing about tunnels is they are limited on speed, but usually it's faster than your... Especially at the beginning, it's faster than your inexpensive track, so... Like, once we get up into the 1 millions, I'll be upgrading the tracks and trains and show you how well that goes, and I'll have to make a few more lines as well. Now let's see here. This goes across here like this. This goes across here like this, and we can continue our east-west rail. Now comes the fun part. Getting signals on this bad boy. Alright, we do have a loop, so it should be fine, and it should auto do it as long as I made everything proper. So, if I take the signals and say, okay, this way is that way and this way is that way. Okay, must have messed something up somewhere. Well, for one thing, it's going the wrong way. I think if I create a signal on this side, it'll be like, oh, you wanted to do that, did you? So, this way is... is that right? I've got to look how I'm hooking these up. Now, I know I'm not hooking them up right now, so I can really do whatever I want. But if we say that this side is going to keep going on this side, then at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. I think I'll have the top... Yeah, so I'll have it this way. Let's see if it'll route now. Okay, how much money is that? I can't see the money. 150. Ah, we can do it. Okay. And those are always the things you want to check are your signals and how much they cost, because they can get you spendy. Anyways, there are a few signals that I want to get rid of here. This is the one bad thing about auto route, is it can generate signals that you didn't actually need. But you get anyways because of auto routing. I might... Well, it is... I was gonna say it is a bit of a long track. There is a mountain here that needs to be taken care of. And since I have the money, I'm gonna tunnel it. Just because it is a rather small tunnel. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and curve the track around this way, because... Just cause. And wow, we're actually there. Wasn't expecting it quite that fast. I'm gonna go ahead and tunnel this one as well, actually. And then signal it up if I can. Now this one's a bit different, but it should still work. Ooh, yibba yibba. Okay. Let's go ahead and create a signal here the way that we want it. Create a signal here the way that we want it. And then it auto does it. 49. Yes. Ooh. The reason I'm making these weird noises is it's getting a bit tense as to whether I'm actually going to be able to afford these things. So I'm just gonna have to hope that nothing is too unbalanced, because I'm down to 100,000 now. I don't think anything is too the paper train, no it's not. I remember it cost me like 20,000 to get it up, so I think we'll be okay. And you know what, I'm gonna run it a bit just to make sure we're fine. Oh yeah, we're making good profits right now, actually. What is this? I'm gonna go ahead and remove some of these things. And make sure our chemical train isn't going. No, it's definitely not. This is definitely not what I wanted to do here. I just forgot to do this, actually. That's all that happened there. But now this train is stuck. Until that train moves out of the way. Unless if I set up a choose signal right here for the time being. Which will be fine. I'm just gonna get rid of it so that we can try to keep that efficient. Then again, my attempt to add efficiency was what caused inefficiency. But it's fine. It's fine. We also need one of those going that way to keep it all one-way tracks. Through there. now we could set up some more oil trains, so let me go ahead. And, I'll come up to this oil train. And we'll promote its schedule to a line called the Great Oil Run or something. Oh, and I can name the vehicles! Ha ha ha! That is definitely something we're gonna have to do here. Basically, just give the names of the engineers of each vehicle, because, really, we need to get to know our employees, and, I mean, they're the ones, without them, running everything would be impossible, so they really deserve some credit. Anyways, up to a point, there's no choosing. And then on the way out, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and make the way out that far away. And then I left enough room on these tracks, right? Ooh, just barely. Oh, it runs like clockwork. We're only in the summer of 1932, 2 years after we started our company. And look at where we are. Let me just show you the map. Look at what we have built. It's gorgeous. That's actually a very big rail if you stop and think about it. And we built this in 2 years. Yeah. A lot of it is dual track, so up and down lines. I mean, like, this whole section, from here to here, is dual track, then we have a single track coming all the way down here, which we need to make dual track at some point, because no doubt we want to link up some of this other stuff. These tracks, needless to say, are going to get very busy at some point. And we may even need to run quadruple tracks, if possible, in some of these areas. Just because we want to be so fast. So... yeah, just go ahead and do that. That way we can get our trains out on the track. And, in fact, they can do a full 180 if they have to for oil trains. In fact, that's what we're going to do now. More oil trains. Oil is so good. Where is my oil? Set it to the Great Oil Run. And as long as I have enough money, I'm actually going to send like 4 of these on the Great Oil Run. And here they come. One after the other. Hopefully we have enough oil to support 4 oil trains. There's no guarantee of that. If not, we can always get rid of them. We can sell them off. And now I guess just fast forward till we have some printer's ink. One thing that used to be a problem is once one of these filled up, it would actually stop receiving. But I'm pretty sure that's not true anymore, because I was doing it earlier. And, I was only taking plastics from somewhere, and, it was fine. Like, it wasn't creating any more chemicals, and, it was just absolutely fine, which... yeah, it is creating a few chemicals. Hopefully it doesn't become a problem, is all I'm trying to say. I'm pretty sure at some point it'll just stop producing chemicals and only produce printer's ink. Which, that being said, it doesn't produce much printer's ink, but if that's not true, we can send those chemicals to a pharmacy and get those going. So that'll be fine. Now I'm gonna have to start getting rid of the crowded notifications. And our money is going up. And down. And up some more. Wait, where? I guess that is what they... Oh yeah, that is what they have to do. Well, whatever. Whatever floats your boat then, trains. Or maybe we're almost at 500,000 already. Net worth, so... Well, not even net worth, just... Our net worth is beyond 1 million. But, yeah, cash that we can actually operate with. We're almost at 500,000. Changing seasons. Are we finally gonna have enough? No. We need so much oil. Like, I think we're gonna have to go up and grab the oil from this one. Probably from this oil rig. Which I am inclined to do, actually. We can totally grab the oil from that oil rig and bring it down here. So there are multiple ways you can do this. You could build a canal over to your station over here. And although that is a way of doing it, it's not a very good way. So I'm going to actually build a slope. Artificial slope, of course. And because you can place harbors on slopes, interestingly enough. Look at this thing. It's gonna break in all the oil. I could have a small truck going back and forth, but for this one, I really kind of want to try to extend the station. So, what I'll do, you can actually place stations on bridges. That might not get us close enough, but I might be able to put like a warehouse or something here, which will finish it off. Let me see. And you can actually build bridges over stations, so you can have stations on top of station. It's insane what you can do. And that can be quite fun. But we aren't doing that today. Oh wait, I couldn't build the dock yet. Yep. You dingleberry. You can't build the dock yet. Listen, your special construction, I just need a really small, like, anything. We'll put a small cargo thing here. And, that should hook it up at that point. If I am smirked, and I think I am. That costs a lot over time, though, doesn't it? I mean, all we really need is this little quay. So let's just put a little quay on here. I mean, unless if I have tons of ships just offloading right here, or actually loading would be the more worrisome thing. But yes, now we should be able to come out into these waters and grab the oil from these wonderful oil rigs. Right, because that one goes down to that chemical plant, and that one doesn't. So this one is the only one we can actually take on the routes currently. This one down here. But if we come to our boats, you'll see that we have some shipyards. I built one. If we go into the ships, there's not much to choose from, I'll tell you that, but they get the job done. The oil rig is actually a station too, just so you know. And yeah, I'm thinking we can have at least 2 running this. I gotta be careful, ships are expensive. Like I say, they get the job done. And oil rigs produce tons more oil. Wait, look at that. We might actually need, like, more because... crazy fast. I mean, like, this is a crazy distance for ships to travel, because what's their max speed? They're traveling it right now, I can guarantee you. 38 kilometers an hour. Woo, they're speedy. So yeah, we can probably rig some more ships up in the water there, which we will do. We will do that. Anyways, we will soon have enough chemicals. If these ships make it before the trains come back, we'll definitely have enough. And then I should also check, like, is this ever overflowing with oil, or are we having to wait? We are having to wait. It's not to a point where I'm worried about it yet, because, well, I need to look at it. Do we have 2 trains waiting? Probably need to sell one of these. Also, I need to set up a... I just noticed how this one was waiting. I need to set up one of these selections. So that he's not just sat there. Yep, okay. So, one of them needs to be sold. That is for sure. So if you just go retire, it'll sell itself. You don't even have to send it back to the depot, which is good, because that doesn't lose you money by just sitting there. And this is the real problem with these things, is they lose oil so fast and can't produce a ton. Because yeah, see, that can do 408 units of oil per month. Whereas this thing can do 4,744 units of oil per month. There's no contest there. I could run tons of ships, and we wouldn't run out of oil, so that's probably what I'll eventually do. Oh, wait. Our Printer's Ink? Printer's Ink is traveling. I've lost lots of money so far. Just because everything's so expensive. Because it's carrying so much. But hopefully, make some good money. Make some good money here. Hopefully that was good money. I feel like we lost. It might have just been because it was so slow at getting there. Possible. Hopefully it doesn't tick over to a new month. Oh no, it made 21,000. Okay. I was a bit worried there for a while. Like, oh, this is not good. But yeah, no, it's fine. Now it'll wait here for a long time again. The ships haven't even made it. Oh boy, yeah, we can run a lot of these ships, I'll tell you that much. In fact, this might be our main oil dock, too. Just because we can run so many ships down to it. And, yeah, because I'm probably not going to bring the north-south railroad over towards this anymore. We could run one out to this oil rig if we wanted to. We could have trucks, like, ship it. But, yeah, I'm not gonna drift the north-south railroad over here. These guys are just gonna have to make up for themselves, which means I'll probably have to ship stuff down. Or over. Like, I mean, the north-south railroad might be kind of here, so if I, the station might be here, so, if I just ship it over to here. We'll have to see. I'm not too worried about it, because right now, I'm just gonna chuck a ton of oil down that way. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab a line. Promote to line. This is called the oil brigade. There we go, the oil brigade. And now we will set many more ships to the oil brigade. Yes, that is what I want. Can I buy more? Oh, I can copy. At least 10. I'll go up to 20 if my money allows it, which it looks like it will. Now we're gonna have to be careful though, because these ships are really gonna ship that oil. I mean, and they'll be fairly spaced out like this, but I'm hoping to almost have a constant chain of ships going around. Ooh. Hopefully they start making some... Oh, yeah, they made the money. They made the money. So we're in the green. Fine. Yeah, okay, so we were losing money there pretty rapidly. And now we're gaining it back just because the volatility of these ships is pretty high. Because of how far they have to travel. And how much they cost in travel costs. But, as you can see, they made the money right back and we're fine. Now, I might be running too many ships. This is very possible. But like I said, as long as they're just sitting there, we're fine with it. Because they won't cost me any money to just sit there. They did cost me a lot of money up front, and I should sell them. But the other thing might be that this isn't accepting anything anymore because it needs to get rid of its chemicals. That is still a problem, it would seem. Let me look at this. Yeah, okay. So I just bought a whole bunch of ships. They can't do anything because we need to get rid of these chemicals. So it is true that if you fill something up with one of his things, you need to empty that out too. So we're going to have quite a few trains running up to either this pharmacy or down to this pharmacy. In fact, we can have trains running to all these pharmacies. Let's just run it to this one first because it's already en route. Yeah, actually, we'll give this town a little station. And it'll be a fairly small one. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Probably 3 just to be able to have like 2 goods trains and passenger trains. Is what I'm thinking there. Come over here so that I can just drop this baby straight now. Put a double there. This is all outgoing. This is all incoming. And yeah, we have just a tiny little station here. Like I said, we do want one to be passengers, so... My money is still fairly volatile, actually, at this point. Like, we have $500,000 worth of volatility when those ships are in service, so we need to be careful about that. But for now, we'll be okay. I'm just gonna throw some passengers in there so that we can bring passengers up here. It's a very small city to be bringing passengers to, but we'll kind of have it as a center, actually, for taking passengers elsewhere. And so we'll have like a tram or something coming down here, and yeah, it'll be good. In fact, and we'll have a tram kind of hitting up all these small little cities, and it should cause this one to grow because people will use it a lot. Now we're in 1933. I think we're just about ready to hit the goal. But that is all the time we have for today, and I've realized I've been running a little bit long, but because we're making such good progress. So yeah, we'll get the pharmacy train up and running next time, and until then, I will see you all later. Bye-bye!